Spoilers for all of these games. This intro's fine, there's no spoilers here, but the names you currently see on screen, I'll be going over both secret and final bosses. So if you don't want to be spoiled, check the timestamps in the description to see the names of the games I'll be playing and not the bosses. You got all that? Okay, good. A few months ago on my birthday, I did a boss rush. It was inspired by RT Game and I did it mainly for entertainment. Not all the bosses there were all that hard, they were just my favorites. However, that video did really well, and a lot of people wanted me to try it again with harder bosses, so here we are now. I've handpicked the hardest bosses that I've ever faced in gaming and put them in this boss rush. I only gave myself 2 days to attempt this boss rush, and if I don't succeed in those 2 days, then I'll have to wait till 2027 to try again. Before we begin though, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for helping me reach 30,000 subscribers. That's an insane number to me, and by the end of this year, I want to make it to 50,000. And if we somehow reach that goal early, I'll raise the bar to 100k. With all that said though, please subscribe. These videos of mine take a long time to make, and honestly, just commenting the words engagement down in the comments would help my videos reach a wider audience. And now that I actually have a sub goal that I want to reach, I'm more than motivated to keep making good content for you all to enjoy. So, enjoy the video, join my Discord to know when events like this are happening live, and as always, timestamps are in the description. And to give you an idea of how difficult this is going to be, we have 10 bosses. We're going to start this list from easiest to hardest, and the easiest boss on our list should give you a sign as to what kind of bosses we're getting into today. For this stream and tomorrow's stream, if I die during the boss rush, I'm going to reattempt it, but after these 2 days, I am never attempting it again until next year. So, since the very first boss on our list is the true final boss of Nine Souls, I should explain what Nine Souls is. Nine Souls is a parry-based Metroidvania, where basically everything in the entire game can be parried with right timing and concentration. And since I basically have this fight on lock for the most of my, I kind of have this fight memorized because I spent so long practicing for this. I say as I get hit. There's definitely going to be some people who wonder about some bosses definitely not being as hard as they could be. So I'm going to use this time to explain since I realistically have time. If your boss that you thought was so hard deserved to be on this list isn't on this list, it's because I haven't fucking played the game, or have gotten to the boss in the game. There's a lot of games out there and I haven't played all of them. So if you're going to complain about something else. So for some reason a lot of people were confused, because the last boss rush was only not in order for the first boss. But now this entire boss rush will be in order from difficulty. Other than that, I'm going to try my best to explain every single game that comes in the list. Every single game in the boss rush, I'm going to try my best to explain when we get to it, so that anyone who hasn't played the game can understand it as I'm doing it. Some bosses, though, I won't have the time to explain, because I need to focus like 200% up for the way. And I'm playing as safe as humanly possible in all of these boss fights, and I don't care what you say. I have to survive in order to win this challenge, so I'm going to live as much as possible. Again, this is the easiest boss on our list today. It is very cool looking though. Oh, I love this song so much, man. But since this is going to be effectively the only boss, well, I'll have such free reign to talk during this. All the other bosses are just going to be too fucking complicated and too goddamn dangerous for me to unfocus for even a second to try and commentate. It'll just be too fucking dangerous and I might lose. And goodbye. This kind of second boss isn't really the hardest, I guess, but I'm putting it here because it's so unpredictable that if I get really unlucky, I could just straight up lose and I'd have to restart the entire thing. So that's why I'm doing it now, because it scares me. Welcome to ULTRAKILL. We are going to do both of ULTRAKILL's prime sanctums on violent difficulty. To anyone who's unfamiliar with ULTRAKILL, it's a fast-paced FPS where it's basically just psychotic. It's deranged. You really don't need to understand what's going on to know that it's going to be very hard and difficult to concentrate. These bosses are very, RNG reliant, I guess it's one way to put it. Especially the one we're about to face. This first phase. We have to destroy this before everything bad happens. Okay, cool. Destroy the projectiles, boom. Really bad, but it's fine. Oh, wait. Shit. Really bad timing. Bad timing. That's fine. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. That was the hardest part of the fight right there. So now we're gonna Saw Blade Minos to death. Oh, wait. Okay, that was really close. Bye. Ah. Hello, friend. Hold on, I'm distracted. Oh, okay. Goodbye. The coin kills. That's the problem. We P-ranked it? That was the first boss in ULTRAKILL that we're doing. We are doing a second one now. This boss is significantly more aggressive than Minos, though, so that's the problem. He can whoop our shit. This one's different. Instead of needing to destroy the HP bar, we just need to survive. This boss is different, in that yellow meter is Sisyphus' patience meter, until he rips out of the jail himself, and fucking murders us. Okay. I'm gonna try and heal by bouncing up here. Good, okay. Shit. I messed it up, I messed up the timing really badly and I might be screwed with damage, but that's fine. Fuck! You see why I have to put these bosses early on? This is the reason why I put these bosses early on. But that's fine, we're going back to the first one. That's death. Yep. Forgive me, coin. Another P rank. I missed. Oh my fucking god! I hate this boss so much. Damn, dude. It's always this one. It fucks me up so bad. Oh my god, controller moment. I died? Okay, that's it. Wrap it up. We're done. Wrap it up. We're done. We're done for today. We're done for the day. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. We just have to get into the mindset. We're not there yet. No more funny moments. Now is the time for victory only. And bong. Are you fucking serious? I got so unlucky. That's insane. Is there something wrong with me today? Is there actually something wrong with me today? I practiced this for weeks. Should I just stop talking? Should I just stop being entertaining? No, wait, actually, fuck it. I'm just not gonna talk whenever I have to focus. No damage. Now you know that we're ready. Coin. Oh. 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 Scary boss. Can you? I'm busy here. Oh, it's gone. All my fun. So, we're going to be doing the Knight from Deltarune. So this guy is the hardest boss in all of Deltarune by quite an insane margin. Not like, unbelievable margin. If anyone who hasn't played Deltarune before doesn't know what's going on. The rule is don't get hit, because he does a fuckload of damage. Yeah, I feel as though explaining Deltarune to someone who hasn't seen Deltarune is like trying to talk to a brick wall, because if you don't know what Deltarune is, I don't know what you're doing. Let's fucking go. Alright. The game plan is to basically just do as much damage with Susie as possible. And only Susie. And defend on every turn possible. Fuck, that's really bad. I took damage way too early. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna heal. Good. That's bad. Alright, hold on. Heal up the team, Rousey. This is going really bad. Okay, fine, that's good. Just constantly deal damage to Susie as long as I can. Oh! He's him! Wait! This is the final move. Second to final move. Alright, this is the move I'm worst at. So defend with everybody. Whoo! Whoo! Alright! Let's fucking go! Fuck him up, Susie! Oh man, the night's so dangerous. The nefarious Nike logo. No, not the shoe brand. Oh my god! Chris is getting knighted! And then they pretend to be downed. Like, you're so full of shit. Like, and there's one boss in Grounded that is considered the endgame of endgame bosses in the game, the infected broodmother. She is so hard that none of the bosses in the game even come close to comparing. And we're gonna start the fight immediately. And also, I'm playing on New Game Plus difficulty. So that means that she is stronger. What buff should she get? Oh, that's really fucking bad, actually. Wait, if you look at the top of the screen next to her icon, you can see a certain level of buffs. Also, I should mention that you can perfect parry in this game. The reason why this boss is dangerous is because on New Game Plus, she will gain new effects. That right there is probably worth a reset, honestly, if I'm being so for real. Because it's purely RNG which buff she's gonna get. So I should mention that, it's pretty bad. Look at that. She'll just randomly explode now. The reason why this boss is so difficult is that she will stack a permanent debuff onto you, which reduces your healing and increases your damage taken. You can see at the bottom of my screen the 2 healing icons. I've already taken 2 hits of anti-heal. Which is pretty fucking bad. Because it's New Game Plus, the game decided that it's gonna place random fuck-ass bombs around the arena. So now she'll randomly explode, and I honestly should have reset, honestly. Since it's depending on RNG, you might just lose the fight, and I'm honestly gonna be so for real, I would have probably reset if it was for this fight. Normally with these modifiers, you would reset, because it's just free damage, and it breaks through your perfect block. Because you can parry in this game if you attack perfectly. That's where the yellow sparks are whenever she attacks. But honestly, I don't think I win this, just because of the RNG I got with her buffs. Like, I don't think it's possible to win this. But you see what I mean, though? Even if you perfect parry, you can still get fucking killed by the random bullshit go of the attacks on New Game Plus. So it's completely unfair. And Phase 3, she attacks so fast you can't parry everything. On some attacks, you can't do anything. This is one of those attacks. Like, see what I mean? That attack right there, you can't actually parry everything in that attack. So she will get guaranteed damage off. I'm not gonna count that loss because we got bad RNG on the... We actually got terrible RNG on the effect. Because I would have actually reset just like I did in the first boss rush, depending on what we have. Since that boss fight is just not possible with these stats. Because this boss fight, depending on the stats that it gets, the completely random stats, might I add, make it impossible to fight. This one, it has it again. Look, if it attacks me, watch. It'll do the lemon attack, and it also has freeze. This one's even worse than the last one. Look at this, because the freeze will also make my attack slower. Look at this. This is what I mean by the RNG dependent. If it has 2 elementals, it's basically fucking impossible. So I'm going to reroll it. Like, that is actually somehow worse. Imagine if I had it on the wrong difficulty. That is it the shock one? Wait, attack me. Is it shock? I think it's shock. Yes, it is. Shock is not playable. Shock is the worst debuff in the entire game. It is actually the worst one. Dude, so many combinations can't be bad. Why the fuck did you put this boss in here? There is like 40 different buffs and debuffs you can get for the boss. We are getting so unlucky. I've never reset this boss this many goddamn times. I no longer care about the RNG. Whatever this is, I'm fighting it. And it was the worst fucking combination. Okay. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. If I just parry everything perfectly, you can't trigger it. Well, actually, that's not true. You could technically hit my ant and trigger it. But I need the ant for the buff, so I don't care about RNG anymore. Fuck you. I just have to hope to God that it doesn't decide to break the... Even though I perfect parry it sometimes, it might just decide it doesn't care. And just go through the block and trigger the element anyway. And then stun lock me and kill me. That's the one thing I can't hope for. Because that happens a lot. Holy shit, I'm getting lucky with crits. What is that HP bar depletion? Holy shit. Oh my god, crit after crit! It's my crit chance is like only 10%. Holy shit! I've never gotten that many crits before. Holy shit! Never mind, this might be the run. RNG is on my side. Oh my lucky crit. Holy shit. I got really bad boss like boss RNG, and then I got even shittier. I got really lucky, like, crit RNG, and then I got really shitty RNG at the final phase, which is the worst one. Ugh, I hate this boss. Fuck this boss. Absolutely fuck this boss. We're not resetting on this boss because this one just fucking sucks. This one just stinks. Stop putting it in the boss rush. Yeah, I might have to swap it out. That boss is so much RNG, it's unbelievable. Lost Lace from Hollow Knight Silksong. True ending final boss, so if you don't want to get spoilers, truly, don't watch. Explaining Silksong is kind of hard, so imagine Hollow Knight but really acrobatic combat. And if you never played Hollow Knight, I don't fucking know. Just know this boss is super hard. And I'm going to be playing a very specific type of way to give myself the best chances of victory. The current equipment that I have on makes it so that if I don't take any damage, I actually deal more damage. That's what the white bar is at the top left. So what I'm planning to do the first phase is to just last and not take any damage. Okay, runs over. That should have hit me, I feel. Normally that would hit me. There we go, boom. This is what I'm saving all my shit for. Saving all my tools for the final phase. Also, this is my favorite song in all of SILKSONG, right here. Oh! Good. Good save. Just gotta play extra safe. She's fairly low now, I can tell. There we go. She's fairly low now, I can tell. This is probably one of the fights I've practiced the most. That's kind of why we did it so simply. In my playstyle of running the crest that makes it so that if I don't take any damage, I deal more damage, it basically forces me to play safe to the point where I have basically unlimited tools and resources at the end of phase 3. Then I drop every single item and tool I have in phase 3 to speed up the last phase, because she is really difficult to hit, and she's really dangerous in phase 3. Anyway, next boss time. Wait, I completely forgot to turn on the Deltarune GIF for the Deltarune of the game. I just realized that. It's fine, I can do it for Undertale instead. Anyway, I'm sure everyone knows what this boss is. Getting first in the very first attack. We're done. It's over. We're over. Done. Run's over. Restart. So, a lot of people will actually tell me that Sans isn't hard, but be honest with yourself. Is Sans not hard because every single person on the internet knows what every single one of his attack patterns looks like? Because that's the only reason why Sans is considered not hard. Sans is really just the hardest boss in all of Undertale and Deltarune. Easily. He just is the hardest boss. It's just that the entire internet has been so overexposed to Sans in general that they think his fight is easy. That's the only reason why people think Sans is easy. And it's because of the sheer overexposure of Sans in media. The Knight is only hard because his attacks deal so much fucking damage that they basically one-shot your team. But after learning it enough, the only attack that I struggle with is the final attack. I feel like the Knight is probably going to get much stronger in the later chapters. But as of now, Sans still clears easily. But now we're in the second phase of the fight, halfway through, where it becomes very fun. When Sans does these attacks much later and they cover a much bigger area, I cannot dodge them at all. This attack right here. These ones I have trouble dodging when he slams them into the same exact spot. Alright. I can't believe the Knight would steal Sans' attack like that. That's crazy. Boom! And we're done. Hey, did you really think you would be able to... Man, I'm dead. Oh my god. The fucking music cut in. It was so happy. It was so happy. And for what? Hold on, I need to change the music. I can't run with this. Not many of my viewers probably know about Remnant 2, so I'll try to explain it the best way possible. Remnant 2 is a Souls-like shooter. Destiny level abilities, Warframe levels of customization, and Dark Souls mechanics. Now, I'm not going to go over everything. I'll just put it really simply for everyone who isn't familiar with Remnant 2. You don't need to understand any of this shit. All you need to know is this image, this screen right here. This is my character, and I'll tell you my build in the simplest way possible. On the left side, you have your armor. I'm running the tankiest armor in the entire game for one sole purpose, so that I live more than one attack on the final boss. Because I'm playing Remnant 2, I'm going to beat the final boss on the hardest difficulty, which means everything basically one-shots me. Normally, with the heaviest armor in the game, dodges would be like this. But I have a build which all that it does is basically decrease the threshold of my weight so that I can dodge like this. Just have normal dodges. My guns are pretty simple. I have a single shot rifle. That's it. And if you see in the bottom right of my weapons, these my primary and secondary weapons, those little circles with weird abilities on them with RB, pressing RB activates the ability. This one sends out a little swarm, which makes them green. Green makes them take more damage, as simple as that. This one makes me go invisible, and also makes me take lifesteal. It turns my single shot rifle into full auto. That's it. That's all of the ability does. This is just your Estus flask. This is how I heal. My heal is slightly different. It just gives me stacks of tankiness. That's it, but it still heals me. If you look at the RT on the bottom right of the screen, the purple ability, activating it gives me a full minute of guaranteed dodges on anything. So if I mess up a dodge by doing a wrong timing, it will automatically dodge for me. It consumes like part of the 60 seconds. Like if I get hit by an attack, instead of 60 seconds, it'll then go down to like 10 seconds, depending on the amount of damage that I dodged. It's just a lot. It's just basically a free dodge if I fuck up. And this RB ability makes my eyes glow and it makes me deal more damage basically. As long as you can't see it here because they're training dummies, but when the enemy is highlighted in orange, I basically just deal more damage. That is all you need to know. Not only is this boss absurdly difficult, it's also my favorite boss of all time when it comes to pure gameplay. This is a single time item which will resurrect me once after death. But now that you understand the basic mechanics of everything, let's fuck this bitch up. It's orange, it takes more damage. So look at the top of the screen, it has Vicious and Drain. Vicious just means it does more damage, so that's not the coolest. But Drain, I believe, makes so that I get my mods less, which is the bottom right thing. This boss fight is incredibly hard with how timing, like, efficient it is. Dodge that shit. Oh, okay. There we go. Second. Oh, I fucked that one up. That was a free dodge that my ability gave me right there because I fucked up that attack. I have to destroy these orbs because if they come at me at the wrong time, they can't just kill me. In like one cycle. Boom. Whew. Phase 2. This is where the fun begins. That's the wrong button. Heal up. Dodge that. Nice. Damage. He's orange. Shoot him in the face. Boom. Dodge. I'm saving my my ghost form ability for a specific attack. You'll see it right now, actually. Break all of these as soon as possible. All those orbs combined will fucking murder me. I will die. It does not matter how tanky you are. It's just so many hits. Listen to the sound cues to explode them. One more hit, one more ball. Good. Since we did all that damage, we get a free stun phase to do extra damage. Dodge again. Good. DPS phase down. Kill him. Jump him. Oh, really bad. That's what I mean. Right there is what I mean by damage that could kill me. Reloading. Just kill him. Yes! Until you realize that there is more. Also, I turned off all sound because I hate the voice acting in this game. It's awful. This game is very, very good, but I highly recommend it to anyone who likes Souls-like games and wants to play an absolute gem of a game. However, do not ever play this game and expect the voice acting to be good. It is the most E3 dialogue type shit ever. The actual stories of the characters in the different worlds that you go to are really good, but the main characters are unlikable. But it's so jarring because the actual characters in the worlds, everyone except for the main characters are so good. Like, unironically, the stories, their like voice acting is good, except for the main characters. Every main cast character is bad. Like, I wonder if they'll keep the scream actually. Hold on, wait. I'm very curious. Nope, it's not. Since I turned off the volume. Yup, inhale your friend, kill him. Round 3, bitch! This one is not really, it's more of a survive. This is survive. Survive the onslaught. There it is. Cool. And we're done. It's so funny with the voice acting turned off. Wait, how was he standing back there? You're dead. I saw him in the back. Did they forget to update his model? He was just standing in the background. He got inhaled and died. Why was he standing in the back watching? Really good game, except for the voice acting and main characters. That's it. Everything else is good. Hello, and welcome to Don't Starve Together. For my Don't Starve Together boss, I'm going to be facing the Ancient Fuel Weaver, the final boss of the Shadow endgame in Don't Starve. And I know what people are going to say in the comments of this video. This isn't technically the hardest boss in the game, because there are other bosses with more HP and whatnot. However, this is the most taxing boss, I should say. Because if you fuck up once in this fight, it will heal to full HP and you will lose. So, to give you an idea real quick of the most basic, like, idea of this fight, we will start the fight. I want to, like, explain it slowly. I have to put that heart into that skeleton, and then it will summon the boss. These staffs right here can teleport me, because the Fuel Weaver can trap me in a cage and deal damage to me that I can't get out of. So I'm using these staffs to teleport out of the cage. These cutters right here will deal damage. This is my healing food. I have 17 of them. This is sanity food to keep my brain intact. This right here, this Nightmare Amulet, it will instantly drop my sanity meter, the brain, to 0. And then if I unequip it, it'll put my sanity back up to max. Certain things in this fight require you to be insane to do them, in order to actually progress the fight. However, you can't be insane for too long, otherwise nightmare creatures will start to fucking murder you, and he will try to mind control you, stunning you in place for over 5 seconds, giving him opportunities to heal. He summons 20 minions that all heal him. That's what these weather panes are for. They will summon a tornado to eliminate the minions, because I can't kill them all on my own. And then this Thule Sight suit, just incredibly durable armor. Bee Queen crown, these reverse the sanity aura that he gives off, so that I have more time. Explanation over. Shadow Atrium. In. Max out my sanity. He has a simple attack. He swings his skull. That attack, he summons a ring of little bones that it can hurt a lot. This attack, that's the lock-in place. This is phase 1, so all the attacks are very simple. I'm going to have to be very quiet, and during the second phase, he will summon minions and an invincibility shield. The invincibility shield I need to be insane in order to destroy. That's why I have the amulet. I'm going to save as much durability on my items as possible, first phase. This is why I'm teleporting out of every single bone cage. So in the second phase, I'm probably not going to talk much. I'm just going to let it play. But I have to kill the minions first before I kill the shield, because when he summons minions, he does a really long animation. Kill the minions first, shield second, so I can get more DPS in during his attack. Enough talking. Now is the time for winning. There we go, phase 2. Cool. Alright, minions, I have to kill all the minions as soon as possible. Use the gadget on him. Cool. Now move. Destroy the Shadow Hand. All the minions are dead except for this one. Cool. Good speed. Now I tank. Past this point in the fight, I don't care about the damage that I take. I just have to tank and do damage. If I wait too long, I don't do enough damage and the fight has more opportunities to fail. So this is the one time I can explain right here. He will constantly stun and do this. I just need to tank damage. That minion summoning animation right there is what I mean. That's why I had to do that first. No, he healed. He healed. He healed a little bit. That's really bad for me. He heals like over 800 HP per minion that he eats. Whenever the minions touch his feet, he heals. Whenever he like does that eating animation. Summoning more minions. Cool, 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 cool. Get another good clean damage phase in here. One broken armor set. Alright, that's fine. My dogs are barking at the worst possible moment. Do this, unequip it. Now swap. Smack him again. My dogs just have to howl right now. I think we have some pretty good damage on him right now. We might need to do a bit more because he might have healed a bit. Nope, we got him. That was really fucking clean. Really clean. Let's go. Release me, Shade. Ooh. Hello, Charlie. It's the scary night lady. This is the girl that attacks you in the dark. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. That boss fight, I have practiced the most. I have practiced that so much. Several hours doing that. Much like last time, I'm ending my final boss rush on the ultimate boss rush. We're going to be doing all of Pantheon 5. It's kind of weird. It's so fucking weird playing this right after SILKSONG, I'm gonna be so honest, because the controlling is so wrong. It feels wrong if the pogo isn't like completely diagonal, you know? My nightmare, a bush. He is Dung Defender. Ooh. Just die, I know you're one. There we go. Goodbye. I'm a failure. Sir. I think that's my fastest collector kill ever. Brother, what? Don't you dare! Okay. Crazy. Jane SILKSONG kind of murders you. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm lucky. I'm actually so lucky. The game plan is pretty simple. I only use my nail on Soul Master, no matter what. If you understand my game plan, then you understand what I'm doing. Good! 3 hours and 30 minutes of fighting the hardest bosses I've ever fought against in gaming in a row. Now we face the hard part. Fancy meeting you here, pure vessel. Whew. Was outside of the screen. No. No. I was outside of the screen. It despawns when you're off the screen, but it was literally, the attack was off the screen, but I guess it was one single pixel away from despawning. Man. I specifically put today and tomorrow as the event for when it's happening. So tomorrow we'll be having a rematch. And with that, the boss rush begins anew. What the fuck? Are you serious? This, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna fight with the worst possible combination. I don't care anymore. Harry, the bitch! Boom! Okay, he did a longer attack. God damn! Take our vengeance against the kingdom's forgotten light. What the fuck? Not a Discord call. Why does... I'm on Do Not Disturb and that shows up on screen. What the fuck? That's awful. On Xbox it does that. Are you kidding me? Wait, that's awful. I can't turn that off either. You can't turn that off on Xbox. That's absolute shit. I have Do Not Disturb on so I don't get notifications. But apparently it doesn't count as a notification on Xbox. That's awful. The curse has been fucking broken! Woo! Woo! I beat it without 1 HP away, let's time! Woo! Yes! Let's fucking go! Woo! Once a year final boss rush is completed! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, my hands! I've never had my hands shake this much before! Holy shit! 2.5 hours of fighting the hardest fucking bosses I've ever fought in my life! Only to win in Pantheon 5! And so for the victory, we won it with more than enough HP to spare! Oh, yes! Oh my god, yes! You killed that Godseeker! Absolute W! Oh my god, that is by far the hardest thing I have ever done in my entire life. Nothing I have done has been more difficult than this. I have backed up an entire month practicing, months practicing these bosses back to back. Years of playing these games building up to this point to finally beat it at the very end. Oh my god, I need a heart rate monitor, holy shit. Oh my god. Because I can only do this once a year, this challenge. My once a year boss rush challenge. Oh my god. Oh, my hands are shaking still. Holy shit. Thank you everybody for showing up. We managed to do it. 10 out of 10, baby. Except, much like last time we did the boss rush, I would have a secret boss. This is a boss which I did not include on the boss rush for various reasons. You get killed in one hit no matter what, so that's impossible to beat it. It's incredibly RNG reliant, and it's just funny. There's no amount of practice that can get you to beat this boss. It's not possible to beat it with just practice. That's not a thing. Everything one-shots you. I have to hit it in the head whenever her force field is down. Whenever she closes her eyes, I can hit her with the big beam. Also, we're in 0 gravity. I'm probably gonna die on the 4th attack, if anything. Okay, oh, I almost died right there. That's also a possibility. Okay, well. I said it in the Discord, but I'll show it here just for the YouTube audience. When you beat Remnant 2's final boss, like, canonically, once you go back into the game, every single thing is still there, except for the boss. It doesn't matter what I do, I can walk out here, and the boss is just not here. Unfortunately, for my second run of the game on the second day that I'm attempting this, we can't actually fight the final boss. Can I jump off the map, though? I can. I don't even know you could do that. It's like, it takes like 5 hours to go through the entire campaign over again. And there's simply not enough time to do that. So, I'll edit in the actual, if we manage to complete it today, I'll just edit the finished run from yesterday into it. And then I'll put this clip at the very end of the video, so everyone knows that technically we did fail the challenge, because I can't do this boss. It's on the list in a row, but we can't do it. What if you don't beat Radiance today? And that fucking sucks. I'm still making a video on it though.